latest news. Unemployment is down, stocks are up, and the UN has just declared global peace forever. Now the real news. Ugh. Everyone ready for the Capital Wasteland's latest news? Me neither, but it's that time again. What rhymes with shoes and often gives you the blues? That's right, it's time for the cashews. Okay, that doesn't really rhyme. How about news? Let me ask you something, children. You hungry for some 200-year-old Salisbury steak? Or you hungry for some news? I'm guessing news. Here you go. The Enclave's been responsible for enough death and destruction. We need to get back to normal. You know, like fighting raiders and super mutants. You know, some laser beams here, a few exploded corpses there. Let's just hope this mop-up operation ends ASAP. But the fight, dear children, did not end there. The Brotherhood has been pursuing President Eaton's little minions throughout the wasteland. So get your glasses ready, children. This round's on me. As I speak, the Brotherhood is working with Rivet City Security to get that fresh water to the wasteland. The caravans are coming. God, ain't that beautiful? But even better, it's finally happened. The water is clean and hell yeah, it's free. Ow! Just a little patience, children. See, she was a scientist too. Worked on that project. You know what she wanted? The waters of life. Free and clean. For any and all. Now, y'all remember James, right? Father of 101? Well, Three Dog has learned that back in the day, James' wife had a dream. 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since our boys in Power Armor kicked those Enclave bastards out of Project Purity and started that baby chugging. It's been some time since those plucky paladins in Power Armor first stormed the Jefferson Memorial and gave the Enclave their walking papers. Three Dog's advice? If you got one of those Mr. Danny Butler bots, have him make you some purified water and count yourself lucky. The water going around may be free, but it sure as hell ain't clean. So when you see that caravan coming, tell them to keep on going. Coincidence? Three Dog thinks not. For all their good intentions, it looks like those eggheads at the Jefferson Memorial screwed up royally. It also happens that this new illness only started showing up after the Brotherhood started distributing so-called clean water from that purifier. Experience would tell you this is your garden variety radiation sickness. But nuh-uh, this is something else, children. Something worse. Much worse. People are getting sick. Sicker than usual, I mean. Weakness, nausea, you name it. Even a couple of deaths reported. Alrighty, children. Time to let you know about yet another problem plaguing our tranquil little post-apocalyptic neighborhood. But wouldn't you know it, that kid from Vault 101 has once again proven the exception to the rule. Lucky he made it out alive. Most people don't. At least not in one piece. I met a guy once. Name was Johnny 12 Fingers. Had one arm. Turns out the other one was ripped off while he was scavenging in Deathclaw Central. Ah, but you locals, you know the place, am I right? It's become a veritable wasteland legend. Why? 'Cause it's filled with goddamn Deathclaws. There's one place you find on a tourist map of DC and its lovely suburbs. And that's the cozy little villa known as Old Olney. And if you see that kid from Vault 101, pass along your thanks. 'Cause the Brotherhood did not act alone. Thank you, 101. So if you see some Enclave rejects wandering around, have pity. They're homeless after all. Not too long ago, I saw a big boom from my bedroom in the direction of that bastion of neo-nightly badassness. Don't you worry, children. Three Dog's got his ear to the ground and his mic on standby. Ow! As soon as I know more, you'll know more. And does this have something to do with the Shinies from the Brotherhood of Steel, who seem poised to pounce once again? Just what is she up to? Is the kid looking for something to use for the Enclave or against them? Just what is he up to? Is the kid looking for something to use for the Enclave or against them? My flies on the wall tell me that 101 was seen dodging death claws and gathering up as much used tech as she could carry. My flies on the wall tell me that 101 was seen dodging death claws and gathering up as much used tech as he could carry. Look, Lions, I love you guys. You know I do. But your 10 soldiers better get these Enclave assholes in check once and for all, or we're all screwed. Brothers of Steel, what's the deal? If Prime can go down, what about the rest of us? Are we sitting ducks for some kind of new Enclave terror? The Enclave are supposedly beaten, bruised, and on the run, but they have the firepower capable of destroying a 100-foot-tall robot? No, I'm not really sure how, 'cause, yeah, it would take a hell of a weapon to take out that gigantic GI. And that's what worries me. That's right, children. I've received word that Liberty Prime, the Brotherhood of Steel's super robot, has been killed by the Enclave. This grunt stands 100 feet tall, is made of some kind of metal alloy, and slings nukes like a quarterback chucks footballs. Now imagine the tragic and untimely demise of the most amazing American hero the Capital Wasteland has ever seen. It's always a sad day when a soldier falls in the line of battle. And the greater the soldier, the deeper the grief. If there's one thing I wish I could find out there in the rubble, it's a working bugle. 'Cause Three Dog wants to play some taps. Children, I'm pleased to announce that the beautiful Brotherhood has mangled the last base those Enclave bastards had left. Now, the Brotherhood of Steel may have taken care of those losers back at the newfangled faucet called Project Purity, but they weren't done. Man, I thought that Blowhard Eden was just a pre-recorded pain in my ass. That was before devil-headed stormtroopers moved into the neighborhood. We've had our share of old problems here in beautiful Washington, D.C., but did any of us really see those Enclave idiots coming? Why 101? Why has it come to this? Children, pray for the soul of that lone wanderer, and pray for the rest of us too while you're at it. It's a dark day for us all, when someone sees fit to destroy the only guy standing between us and complete obliteration. And my sources tell me this is the same hail of hellfire that destroyed Liberty Prime himself. Looks like an Enclave super weapon at work. As reported by loads of people around the Capital Wasteland, missiles rained down from the sky and left the Citadel a big smoking crater. Wrong, my children. So very wrong. I really can't believe I'm saying this, but the concrete casa of those shiny guys with big guns has gone kablooey. But that would be impossible, right? Nobody would have the power, the opportunity, or the giant gorilla-sized balls to destroy the Citadel. Right? Ah, that kid from Vault 101. Only a true mortal could get involved in so many adventures, make so many damn caps. Behold, the latest tribulation. The devil walks among us, children. Oh, she may look like us, but she calls hell home. She is legion, and her deeds are legend, like this one. The devil walks among us, children. Oh, he may look like us, but he calls hell home. He is legion, and his deeds are legend, like this one. We may never get to heaven, children, but at least we've got our own earthly angel walking among us, and I've got her latest exploits. We may never get to heaven, children, but at least we've got our own earthly angel walking among us, and I've got his latest exploits. Neither light nor dark, not good nor bad. There's one who truly walks down the middle of life's road. Here's an update on that gray stranger. Our wasteland might be a friggin' mess, hence the name, but there's one person we've come to know as a symbol of order, and he's been busy. If you're tired, or nobody giving a crap, I'm afraid you're coming to the wrong place. Remember old 101? The very model of apathy? She's at it again. If you're tired of nobody giving a crap, I'm afraid you're coming to the wrong place. Remember old 101? The very model of apathy? Well, he's at it again. We all know that Capital Wasteland is an anarchist wet dream, and a certain agent of chaos doesn't help matters much. Here's an update. We may not have superheroes. Those two wackos near Canterbury Commons don't count. But we do have our very own champion of justice. Listen up. It shouldn't surprise anyone that the Capital Wasteland's most notorious hero for hire is in the headlines once again. What's the matter, kids? Feeling down? Low on vim, vigor, and the simple will to live? What you need is the latest news on the restorer of faith. So, here's the question. How's that smooth operating soldier of fortune from Vault 101 getting along these days? Business, it would seem, is booming. So, what's new with that master of disaster, that duke of destruction, that bad to the bone architect of doom? Here's what. Don't lose hope, children. Don't ever lose hope. The kid from Vault 101, the Wasteland's one true messiah, still walks among us. Just listen to this. I've gotten to the point where that piece of shit from Vault 101 can't even be considered human. Am I right? Here's the latest on that demon spawn. Only one person can bring a hint of sunshine to this dim and dreary wasteland. Children, I bring you an update on the Lightbringer. By now, everyone knows that the kid from Vault 101 is a no-good, selfish money grubber. But who knew she was keeping so busy? Listen to this. By now, everyone knows the kid from Vault 101 is a no-good, selfish money grubber. But who knew he was keeping so busy? Listen to this. Think you'll rest when you're dead, children? How? Not if that refugee from Vault 101 has anything to say about it. Here's the latest on the Soul Taker. Call her a herald of tranquility. That kid from Vault 101. Usually righting any wrongs that cross her path. Here's a new update. Call him the herald of tranquility. That kid from Vault 101. Usually righting any wrongs that cross his path. Here's a new update. Looks like old 101 has become quite the person of refinement. Mostly by taking people's hard-earned caps in exchange for anything. Take a listen. If you're wondering if that instrument of ruin from Vault 101 has been wreaking any new havoc, let me give you the latest scoop. Our wasteland might be a friggin' mess, hence the name. But there's one person we've come to know as a symbol of order, and she's been busy. If you have trouble sleeping, maybe it's because that kid from Vault 101 has become the stuff of nightmares, and is out there, walking among us. In today's vicious Yao Guai Eat Yao Guai world, the exploits of a certain friend of the people are usually cause for rejoicing. Now, you'd think that loner from Vault 101 would stay out of the spotlight, but I guess some people just can't help themselves. Now, I know you're sick to death of hearing my horror stories, but what's a three dog to do when that consort of discord keeps causing so much mayhem? Fear not, my poor lost flock, for the shepherd of Vault 101 has come to guide you to the promised land. Maybe. Listen to this. I've got new reports on that wayward soul from Vault 101, the Capital Wasteland's infamous egocentric. Check this out. If you've run into her, you know you just can't trust that despicable little deceiver from Vault 101. And now she's at it again. Take a listen. If you've run into him, You know you just can't trust that despicable little deceiver from Vault 101. And now, he's at it again. Take a listen. Sometimes, in this cold, crazy world, you just want to make a buck. Like that penny-pinching profiteer from Vault 101. Here's the latest. You think you're sad now, children? Just wait till you hear the latest on the Capital Wasteland's very own bringer of sorrow. Cue the crying. GNR, 3 Dog, all you need to know. What's up, Wastelanders? This is 3 Dog Bow Wow, and you're listening to GNR. That's Galaxy News Radio, in case you forgot.